Oh, well, there was always one song we used to sing as children. It's, I scream, we all scream for ice cream, because yes, we love ice cream and we love cake, and we doubly love when Jenny Morris is in here in the kitchen to show us how to make a layered ice cream cake. It is made with creamy vanilla and chocolate ice cream, studded with crunchy honeycomb and fresh berries. And if that is not enough to get your taste buds galloping, it's also scented with a hint of rosewater. Now, Jenny Morris, you're going to show us how to make this layered ice cream cake, but we do want to also invite a special guest. Andrea, our guest artist for today, is also going to join us. So do you want to come help us make our
I'm ready
delicious...
to taste. I'm ready.
No. You're ready to taste?
You're going to work first.
Before you taste. Yes.
So this is basically a paint by numbers. It's so easy. You know what? I like things that you can make 2 days before.
Me too.
Hey? And it's easy. And all these ingredients are available. The guilt is out because we've got fresh berries in it and nuts, because those are very good for us. So, darling, what you're going to do is, you don't want the ice cream to melt, because then it's not going to set beautifully.
And is that also when it's going to crystallize?
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't want to hurt it. Okay. So you're going to start there, darling, with the raspberries. You're going to gently fold that into there, Jamie. Andrea, see, I'm so distracted with that lovely singing that's going on. You're going to take the Turkish Delight and take a little bit of the rose water and pop it in, and I'm going to take this gorgeous chocolate honeycomb, and I'm going to pop it into.
Can I use this?
Go for it.
Go for it. And some salty nuts. I like the salt because it just kind of takes. And you were stealing my nuts.
I was eating most of the ingredients. I'm surprised we still have enough for the ice cream cake.
No, we know about you.
Thank you.
And how you like to steal ingredients. So we put a few extra ones in. But talking about ice cream cakes, you had a bit of a disaster, didn't you?
Well, I wouldn't say it was a disaster. It was just the first time I ever had ice cream cake in my life. I was so disappointed because there was no cake. I thought an ice cream cake would have layers of actual sponge cake with ice cream.
You could.
That's always how I envisioned an ice cream cake. So I was so disappointed when I cut into this cake and it was just ice cream. I'm like, this is not a cake.
Okay, so now what I'm doing here, girls, is I'm going to put a chocolate layer, but you can start with a vanilla layer as well.
There we go.
Am I over-mixing here?
No,
you're doing a
but turn it in,
fantastic
sweetheart, so that
Okay.
when you actually cut it, because someone's going to shout at you and say, I didn't get any Turkish Delight.
Ooh.
And here's a little shot
There we go.
of that. So you just press it down nicely into your tin, and you must put some plastic wrap in there so
There we go.
it
Just to
unmolds
keep it
easily.
neat.
Yes.
There we go. Andrea, how often do you spend time in the kitchen whipping up sweet treats?
My sister and I actually have a cake business. We always spend time in the kitchen.
Really?
Yeah.
What type
Darling.
of cakes do you make?
Any type of cakes, literally anything.
Oh, wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it like a side thing.
You know, I
hobby.
have a weakness for a good vanilla cake or even a red velvet.
Oh,
But
yes.
what's your
Velvet,
favorite?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite?
Red velvet.
Red velvet. Okay, cool. No, we are twinning on that. There we go. Okay, so I've gotten the cherries in here for you.
Gorgeous, doll.
There we go.
Then I'm going to just layer this on top. This needs 48 hours in the freezer for absolute success. And then the beauty of this is that you can bring it out like 20 minutes before you're going to serve it, and then just dip it into a little bit of warm water.
Just to get
and
it
just
loose.
Pops out, yeah. And then you can go wild with the topping. Well, you're the cake lady, so you'll know exactly. I mean, to decorate this, you can just go mad.
Have you made an ice cream cake before?
No.
Okay, so
this is something totally different.
well, this is why we have Jenny in studio, to really show us how to like really put it.
This is amazing.
Put the little, like I'm saying little ingredients, but these are actually such simplistic
decadent,
ingredients
delicious,
that will just create such a beautiful masterpiece at the end. Now, Andrea, I know you came here to taste, so Jenny, I feel like we do need to taste the one that's done. Look at that. So you'll set it in the freezer for 48 hours.
So we end up with that.
Let me
Have
take
you got
that.
a nice clean spoon?
There we go. She got her own spoon. There we go. You're allowed to have.
So I'm going to allow you to dip into the back, and I'm going to, for you, Zoe, I'm going to just give you a nice little spoonful. I am sterilized, you know, you can trust me.
Thank you,
There we
thank
go.
you.
Tell Mama what you think. Are you getting all the layers? Isn't it delicious?
Getting the layers.
Brain
I can
freeze.
taste that rose.
Rose water.
Can you taste the rose water?
Half a teaspoon.
I love the fact that the raspberries, that contrast between the chocolate.
Sour.
Like a pop of sour, that's
Yes,
good.
delicious. And then you've got the saltiness from the nuts.
Do you like the nuts?
Like it.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, cool.
I'll give you more because you can't double dip.
How do you find singing after drinking or eating something milky? Does it affect your vocals?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you can maybe have one more spoon and then we'll save some for you for after your
Yes.
performance. 'Cause you have such a
Thank
beautiful
you.
voice. There we go. Okay, we are feeding our guest artists some delicious...
This is amazing.
some ice cream cake, and of course we do have that recipe available for you. You can find it at expressoshow.com. Jenny Morris, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with us.
It's my pleasure. And maybe you'll start adding ice cream
I'll
cakes
take
to your
some.
repertoire.
I think you should, definitely. Jenny Morris on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, thank you so much for joining us, and Andrea Fortuyn is performing again for you, so don't go anywhere.